My name is Carol Burnett. I'm the Executive Director here at Moore Community House. We're a United Methodist Women's Mission Agency located in Biloxi. Moore Community House aims to serve low-income women and young children to be consistent with the mission goals of United Methodist Women. We've been working in this neighborhood since 1924. Moore Community House started as a ministry to the children who were in seasonal migrant worker families who came to Biloxi to work in the seafood industry. Those communities were located on what Biloxi calls the Point, which is the easternmost tip of the peninsula. And on the grounds of those seafood factories were factory-owned housing where families who worked in those factories lived. Moore Community House began a number of programs that were targeted to serve the children who were living in those homes and in those families. And ever since 1924, this organization has responded to the needs of children in low-income working families. I've been the director here since 1989, and over that course of time, the primary ministry we've been engaged in has been child care that is affordable and high quality to provide services to children, to give them educational interventions to make them ready to succeed in school, and at the same time to help their low-income parents who are mostly single moms who need child care in order to go to work. Since Hurricane Katrina, we also have a job training program called Women in Construction. After Katrina, there were a number of recovery jobs in our neighborhood that women weren't trained to take advantage of, and they needed jobs, and we wanted to help them become able to get employed. We started the Women in Construction job training program at a time when the work they were doing was primarily helping to build homes of families in our neighborhood that had been destroyed by the hurricane. We have a 78% graduation rate. We place about 70% of our graduates into jobs, and the numbers are amazingly successful, but to me the most compelling part of the work that we do is the way the graduation and the job placement and the work that we do with women makes such a transformational difference in the lives of the students and in the lives of their children who see their moms graduate and drive by a home and the child will point to the house and say, "Mom built that." So the work we do here at Moore Community House is really all about trying to create a pathway that is really successful for these moms who their highest priority is doing the best for their children, and we want them to succeed, and that's what we're all about. The United Methodist Church can be supportive of the work we're doing here in a variety of ways, and in fact the United Methodist Church is already helping in a variety of ways. We have volunteers who come to read to our children in the early Head Start classes, to offer volunteer time in our Women in Construction classes, to make specific donations of items that our families need, like diapers for our children or tools for the women in our Women in Construction class. Financial support is always a huge help, and the support and understanding of the challenges that our families face is also a way United Methodist can be supportive. We hear too often very disparaging stories about single moms with young children, especially when they're poor. And we know from the work that we do with single moms with young children that they work really hard and their children are their priority. And understanding the circumstances from their point of view out of compassion and grace is a huge contribution to try to help a different perspective, because that's the way that we can build support for policy changes that need to occur that are going to improve circumstances for our families. To find out more information about Moore Community House, we have a website, and it's www.moorecommunityhouse.org. And you can find out ways to connect, volunteer, learn more about each of our programs, donate, be in touch with us about coming to talk. We love to come and share information about the work that we're doing with congregations around the conference, and would love to share our story.